Gervonta with Fight Hub TV here with Ronnie Shields. Ronnie, just talk about real quick the main event that we have: Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach is going up on weight. Gervonta Davis is a knockout artist. What are we expecting from this fight?
Well, I just think that Tank's power is going to be really something that the kid has to deal with. Roach is a good fighter, but coming up and weight sometimes, you don't have no power to bring up with you. And with Tank, man, he's such a smart guy, smart fighter. He knows the ins and outs, and I just think he's going to be too strong.
You've been around a lot of fighters throughout your training career, a lot of great notable fighters. Gervonta Davis, in his first press conference, he was stating that he was looking to retire. Then just recently, he just said he wants to stay active. What do you think those emotions sometimes play a factor going into a fight? If he's talking about retirement and he changes his mind?
Well, I don't know. Really and truly, I don't know Tank that well, so I don't know what he's thinking. But look, it is what it is. The most important thing is he's here.
Given that he wins on Saturday night, there's the fights that people are calling, possibly versus Devin Haney, even a Ryan Garcia rematch, but also Shakur Stevenson fight. If it's against Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson, how do you see those fights going for Gervonta Davis?
Well, look, I think Tank is a great fighter, man. And like against a Devin Haney, Tank normally figures everybody out. And in the end, he gets his hands raised. But Shakur Stevenson, it'll be a great fight. I think that's the fight the fans really will want to see, because Shakur is such a good boxer that, he makes everything look easy. So, and I think people would really want to see that fight, and the favorite going in probably would be Tank. He would be the favorite because he's the puncher in the fight. But you can't underestimate Shakur because, he's such a great fighter.
You think Gervonta Davis will be able to knock him out, Shakur Stevenson?
I don't know, man. Really and truly, Shakur, his defense is really good. He doesn't get hit flush with a lot of punches. So, and that's something that keeps him in the fight. So, I don't know. To me, it's a 50-50 fight. But if you have to pick somebody, I think Tank, because of his power and his knowledge, I think you have to edge, that Tank would edge it out.
Let's just rewind a couple of weeks. David Morell, Benavidez fight. To me, I give my hats off to Morell. He did a great performance. A lot of people were expecting him to get knocked out. He went in there like a dog, fought well. I believe his stock went up. What went wrong in that fight for Morell at that moment? Do you feel like maybe some little adjustments that could have been made from him?
Yeah, I just think we should have been a little bit busier, and I think early on, with a guy like Benavidez, you have to take the lead and make him play catch up. We didn't do that, but 50-50 is hindsight, so we have to just go back to the drawing board and, get him back, keep him active, Once we keep him active, he'll be back, and, and the mistakes he made, he won't make them again.
There's a lot of fighters in the 175 category. We'll be able to see him towards the end of this year for Morell?
I'm hopefully that we can get at least 2 more fights this year. Absolutely. I think that's the plan that we should have.
The names of Beterbiev and Bivol would be good names for David Morell. Could we possibly maybe in the future take a fight with Arthur Beterbiev, after what happened this past weekend?
Oh, I would love that. Look, my guy's still a young fighter, but, and I think he learned from his last fight with Benavidez, and, we just got to make adjustments. Once you make the adjustment, then people are gonna really love David Morell. 2
more for me. David Benavidez is the WC ordered already. Bivol versus Benavidez. How do you see that fight playing out? You saw Benavidez already up close, studied him very well, saw him for 12 rounds. How do you see that fight going?
That's a great fight, man. Again, this is the fight that boxing really needs. But that's a great fight because Benavidez, he's going to bring it, but Bivol, he brings it also, Bivol just showed, in the last fight that I thought he lost the first 4 rounds, then all of a sudden, the last 8, he picked it up, and he showed, look, this is what you have to do. You have to bring it. And Benavidez had that style already. So to me, that's an Ali Frazier 1.
Oh, really? That's a big comparison. That's a really big comparison. Last one, Crawford, Canelo. It's like highly rumored that it's more than likely going to happen. The biggest take here is that Crawford's going up on weight. If I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 weight classes. How do you see Crawford winning this fight? Can he win this fight?
I believe Crawford can win it if the judges doesn't steal it. That's number one.
Yeah.
But all out, besides, if you don't have judges, say you don't even have judges, I think Crawford is smart enough to win this fight.
Canelo, do you see him? I know a lot of people are saying he's already taken some steps backwards. Do you, because of his age and how long he's been in the game?
I don't see him taking any steps back. I really and truly don't. I think Canelo gets up for every fight. Of course he's getting older, so he's not as flashy as he was, a few years ago. But at the same time, he's strong and he's very smart. But for me, I just think Terence Crawford is a really smart guy. He understands, every angle of the ring. He knows where he should be and shouldn't be, and people overlook that all the time.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for speaking with Fight Hub TV. Thank